But that's not the only story from Pakistan that has been dominating headlines today. Handling dissent has never been Pakistan's strength, and now we have another case that reaffirms this in a way. A London-based Pakistani activist has been threatened with terror charges, but many in the country feel that this is a classic case of vendetta politics. Let's first tell you about Gul Bukhari. She is one of the most prominent Pakistani activists and a strong critic of the Pakistan Army. She has consistently questioned the extra-constitutional influence that the army has had over the civilian government in Pakistan. Now on your screens are some of her tweets. We will just get you those tweets. Satirical jibes at the federal government, pointed questions about why known terrorists roam about freely in the country. But the government is not impressed with Bukhari's activism to the extent that they are willing to charge her with terrorism. The Anti-Terrorism wing of Pakistan's Federal Investigation Agency has summoned Bukhari over her views on social media. If Bukhari does not respond to the summon in 30 days, she can be extradited via a court order. Even her property can be confiscated by the government. The charge against Bukhari is that she harbors anti-Pakistan agenda, that she is part of a cyber-terrorism ring along the lines of the Haqqani network and the Balochistan Liberation Army. But coming back to Pakistan and dealing with the charges presents a security threat to Bukhari. Back in 2018, she was abducted by an unidentified group of people. She was released a few hours later, but subsequently moved to Britain. And since then, she has carried on with her activism from London. Twitter has been buzzing with support for Gul Bukhari ever since the news came in. Pakistani citizens say that the case is a conspiracy, a rap on the knuckles for her criticism of Imran Khan's government and the Pakistan Army. Many are also questioning the government's priorities. This comes in the backdrop of a major security lapse in Pakistan. Security forces recently admitted that a high-profile Pakistan Taliban terrorist managed to escape from their custody and offered no further explanation. So netizens are asking Imran Khan whether he is more interested in curbing dissent than securing his country against known terrorists. And going back across now to our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's been tracking all the very latest on that front. Anas, the reason why there has been so much criticism for this latest act by the Pakistan authorities is that Gul Bukhari is just the latest addition to a long list of such cases.
Well, Molly, it's not just limited to Gul. It all started last year after DG ISPR, the then DG ISPR, Major General Asif Ghafoor, showing a picture of prominent critics of the Pakistani army in one of his presses and are trying to assert that these individuals or those being reflected in the picture were working on quote-unquote anti-Pakistan agenda on online forums. And now the FIA confirmed that there is an inquiry in the matter of at least 35 individuals pertaining to whether the misuse of social media and the fact that it is being used to do anti-Pakistan propaganda and propaganda, quote-unquote, against Pakistani state institutions. Now, that is what the FIA claims. This could not be independently verified. Neither they have given any subsequent proof to their claim. Having said that, Gul Bukhari was sent a notice yesterday. It was first reported yesterday on a pro-government, right-wing pro-government channel that she was sent a notice and that she could be extradited. And later we saw a follow-up release from the Pakistani Federal Investigation Agency, the FIA, saying that the activities of Gul Bukhari are that under quote-unquote cyber-terrorism, and that she can be charged under PICA, the Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act, and additionally the Anti-Terrorism Act, Anti-Terror Act, the ATA. Now, the FIA press release also leveled the allegation that, quote-unquote, Gul Bukhari's, quote-unquote, propaganda against institutions is that of similar of the Baloch Liberation Army and the Haqqani network. Clearly, the person writing this press release did not know the history of Haqqani network and the Pakistani government before equating that with Gul Bukhari. Additionally, that press release also mentioned that if Gul Bukhari Bukhari fails to give a satisfactory reply in 30 days, then her movable and immovable assets can be taken over, seized by the government of Pakistan, and she can be extradited. Now, this move is widely taken as muzzling of dissent, and those who have been strong critics of the Pakistani military or its meddling into state affairs, those that is beyond its powers, they are being targeted. That is how it is being looked at here in Pakistan.